Hey you guys, how you living? How you feeling? How you doing? Namaste J back with another video. Another daily reading. Another day, another dollar, another blessing, another lesson, okay? Okay. So today we're doing daily collective reading. I want to start doing weeklies and pick a card readings. So whenever I feel called and ready to do so, I will. Remember, any readings that you receive are for the collective. So if it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. And if it doesn't sit right with you, then that may be triggering something personal. So remember that I just read what I see and I tell what I feel, okay? Readings are not set in stone. Readings are not permanent. You can always change a certain outcome of a situation. It's up to you to do so. We don't have room for negativity over here. So if I do sense that you are being a little too intense for me, you will be blocked. Not cursed out. Blocked, okay? I was feeling like I was going to say cursed out, but no need to feed my shadow and my ego, okay? Not for some unnecessary bullshit. Ain't going for it, okay? Spirit, thank you for always being there for us. Thank you for showing us the path in which we should walk. Showing us how to be proud of you and be proud of us. Help us to help the rest of the collective wake up, open their eyes, help us to get through life. Thank you for always getting us through life. Thank you for teaching us lessons. Thank you for all the blessings that we received, we have already received, and will receive in the future. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. If you're watching this, let me know how you. I knew I did it upside down. I don't care. It's whatever. Whichever way they fall, they're gonna fall. But let me know how your 4/4 is going so far. It started last night at 10:45 p.m. I'm guessing I'm at Easter time, so whatever that is for you, that's what time is. That's what time. Or does it start for everybody? Yeah. Wherever time zone that you're in, that's when it started. So, manifestation, really setting intentions for the thing that you want. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective 4/5/2020? What messages please allow cards to come with clarity, come with wisdom, peace, and discernment? We give one last card, Spirit, one last card. Creating new things. Which one did I pick? One last card, Spirit. One last card. I feel like you may be on a journey to completing and achieving something for you, a goal, dealing with uphill battles, but at the same time you're being strong and you're not letting anything stop you. You know, anytime you're going uphill, there's always going to be obstacles, challenges, things that we have to deal and face. But that's part of the ascension process, essentially, is we constantly being tested. It's what you're going to do in order to get through it. I can't take off this. It's up to you how you react to the situation. And how you gonna get through it? Yeah, pretty much. Like, over here we don't fold though. That's for sure. We don't fold. We face that shit. Okay. 10 toes down. Down. Okay. Spirit, can I get one last card, please? One last card. A couple. Okay, not a few. I'll take that one. Okay, so the card that came out today, 10 of Create, 6 of Create in the reverse, and 4 of Earth. So it seems like I was saying, you're going through that uphill battle, right? You're going through, this earring is fucking hurting me. That shit is too damn tight on my fucking earlobe. You're going through that feels so much better. You're going through a time where you're really challenging yourself with creative projects, with this, everything going on with this situation and this quarantine. You're really challenging yourself and your creative abilities and your talents right now. Like I said, it's gonna come with its own personal challenges and difficulties that we all go through. But it's not stopping you from achieving your goal. It's not stopping you from getting it done and putting in that hard work that it needs in order to complete it. With this 6 of Create in reverse, you may feel like like slow progress. You feel like it's not getting anywhere, but like every step is a step in the right direction. What do they say? Slow progress is progress in itself. Okay, you might feel like you're not winning enough. You feel like you're not grasping enough information or knowledge about this project in order to keep it moving forward. You feel like your project is not bearing the fruits it deserves, but like that all comes in due time. That all comes with the 4 of Earth, with balance, with harmony. You're watering the seeds. You're watering your projects, and you'll see your projects manifest in right now. Like you're putting in the work, but like you will see the fruits coming when you water when you take the time out to nurture them, when you take the time out right now, because all we have is time right now. Not all we have is time, but like right now, this is when we have the most time. Okay, shit is slowing down for us to really put in the work, manifest those seeds in order for them to grow, water them, and watch them sprout and blossom into beautiful completions. You know what I'm saying? Like really bearing the fruits that we take care of. We take the time to be with, when we are paying close attention to to details, and being patient. Being patient. I feel like that's why the 6 of create, you feel like you're not getting the results that you see because you're not being patient. Spirit's telling you need to be patient in your endeavors because it's all gonna. It just takes time. It just takes time for things to come into fruition. Not in your time, in God's time. Not in your time, in the divine time. It was all about divine timing, being patient, and having faith in your project and yourself that they're going to manifest into something beautiful. May I get... Let's clarify 6 of create. I'm going to take both of them. What did I say? Having faith. Having faith that even though you're not seeing the results, even though it looks gloomy and it looks like you're not getting what you deserve out of the situation, out of your project, you have to have faith that it's going to come into your outside reality. It might not seem like that on the inside, but it's coming. And this came out on top of this. It's about an idea. And this could be about how you feeling about people right now. Let me see. Maybe you're missing... Maybe you're missing people. You're missing certain people. You're missing socializing because of this quarantine right now. Staying at home. You're feeling... What is that thing people say? Like FOMO, like fear of missing out. I mean, you're not really missing out on shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're reminiscing about the times that you used to be able to go out and socialize with other people. Let me get some clarity on both of those cards, actually. What is that? Yeah, you could be, or maybe, I guess maybe if you feel like you haven't been getting the recognition that you deserve, possibly collaborating with certain people, or just connecting with like-minded people in the process while you're creating this project, because it's not really a bad thing. It's just something that's preventing you. Because you have the Ten of Create. You're on your way to completing a project. But this is just really saying, make sure you don't feel like you're not winning. You're always winning. But it's going to feel like that when you don't see the results that you want. But you have to be patient and have faith in the process. It also talks about if you're having differences with... This is two different situations. In the midst of you creating this could be just a problem that you're having with other people. Not really about the idea, but you're just having a problem with... You're having petty differences with someone or with a group of people. It's 3 of field. It might be 3 people. Ace of thing. This book. Oh, okay. Got you. So it's this could the Ace of Thing can be insight on this conflict with this group of people, or insight on like creating a new project, or it's like this, not idea, but just thinking about something. It is going to bring you insight to this situation, to whatever situation that you're going through. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm guessing you're just doing your own thing, trying to create something. In the midst of all of it, a situation, a conflict comes about with one person or a group of people, maybe 3 people. And then going through the situation, you're getting insight. Maybe insight about how to nurture the relationship. Maybe, yeah, I like nurturing the relationships around you. Because it's talking about earthly things. So it could be talking about these people, nurturing the relationships that you have close to you, contributing your part. You know what I'm saying? It's sometimes it takes you to be that bigger person to settle a dispute. You know what I'm saying? It takes the bigger person to apologize, say sorry, and just put the petty differences aside. You know what I'm saying? It be like that sometimes. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Can I get some clarity on the 4 of Earth? But it's like you've just completed. Okay, so you just may have completed something. It's because it says it's a 10 of Create. You've just ended something, or you're about to end a project, or going through a situation, and then right after that comes up. Boom. Maybe that situation compiled with like the next situation compiled with the other situation. Does it make sense? Like that might have, like, it's like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? I just got this hill, I just got to the top of the mountain, damn, and something else happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Can I get clarification on the 4 of Earth, please? Ooh, 4 of Earth. Four of Earth, please. Clarify the 4 of Earth. Okay. Damn. Not damn, but this card makes me think of a damn. Like, you know. So we got the 10 of this. Okay, there we go. 10 of Earth in the reverse. 10 of Earth. 10 of Think in the reverse. So, dang. I feel like right now you're like, this honestly to me just says like, fuck logic. Like whatever you thought was right, fuck it. Like sometimes we go off of instinct, sometimes we think too logical without thinking with our hearts. Wait, that doesn't go there. That goes there. She's drained. She's tired. She's thought of everything that she could do to. She's done everything she can do. She's done everything to. She's thought of everything that she can do to nurture and water these relationships around her, and she's fucking tired. She's like, bitch, let me sleep. Like, this is not really this is really like, she's tried, like I'm done, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like people really push you to a point of no return, because like when you keep pushing, like when you keep, trying on situations, this might be a relationship. When you keep putting in effort, and you're not getting the reciprocity, you get fed up and you fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's tired of trying to make up ideas and trying to put in work on this. Defeated, that's the word. Defeated. Ow. Ow. It's really time to move on from the situation. This is like a new cycle, because the sun is out, trees is out, there's still beauty in the situation, but like she's just starting to see shit differently, like from a physical standpoint, but now she's thinking like from her crown. Sometimes we have to think from our heart, and we have to, dang, the word just merge them, intertwine them. Yeah. And the worst is over. Like, literally, the worst is over. It's time for a new cycle. With this 4/4 activation portal, I feel like, what is it, from like 2012? Like, wait, does that make sense? 13 years? Oh no, that's a long time ago. A long time ago. I'm getting that mixed up with something else. But y'all know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I can't even think right now. With everything going on right now, astrologically, the shift, it's a shift in momentum. You got every card, actually. Create, feel, think, and earth. So right now, it's just merging everything, like merging your physical body with your higher self. Does this make sense? Like, no, we're missing some. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have any major. These are all minor arcana cards. We don't have any major arcanas. So these are not really big events, but this is like everyday occurrences, like practical shit, you know what I'm saying? It's not really like stuff like that, like intense, shifts. These are like little shifts in our everyday life that we go through, that ultimately make a shift in, physical, spiritual realm. But like right now, I feel like the collective is really going through something that they're done with. Relationship wise, this could be, I don't feel that. I don't feel that, really. The only reason why I feel like that is because it's a ton of think. You're just feeling drained. But I feel like that's with just people. That's with just, a situation. Maybe that might have to do with a relationship, but really, I just feel like it's a certain group of people, certain people around you. What's that word? Not toxic, but something like that, like unhealthy relationship. Unhealthy. If your relationship is unhealthy, then that might be that. But just certain people around you, a group of people around you, are not fitting into what you're trying to do, because you're ultimately trying to stay in this energy of creating and finishing and completing something, but you end up like this. That's also a good thing, because that means you're recognizing that you're giving too much to the situation. You've nurtured and put in all of your effort and dedication into this, but like, you're fucking tired. You've thought of everything you could to nurture this situation, and it's left you flat out fucking defeated. Like, you can't stay in that energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want you to. Like, I don't want you to. Like, so today we're gonna pull a mindfulness card real quick. We're at like 26 minutes. I'm gonna just do it real fast. Spirit, please. What's one last card for the collective? What's one practice of mindfulness that they can take with them today? One. Yo, my hands are not big enough for these cards, yo. Whoa, got you. Okay, we just gonna leave it like that. So, the card that we got, is helping us, is us focusing on curiosity and joy. So it's what is being trained. It says, the connections and pathways in our brain change over the course of our lives based on how we think, what we do, and where we are. Scientists call this neuroplasticity. In other words, our minds and our brains are being constantly trained. When we cultivate awareness, you can make a choice to have more control over what qualities you develop in yourself. Knowing this, what do you want to train in your mind right now? I'll read it one more time. The connections and pathways in our brains change over the course of our lives based on how we think, what we do, and where we are. Scientists call this neuroplasticity. In other words, our minds and our brains are constantly being trained. When you cultivate awareness, you can make a choice to have more control over what qualities you develop in yourself. Knowing this, what do you want to train your mind in right now? So I feel like this goes perfectly with what we've discussed today, because you're trying to think about the situation and it's dead now. So now you're coming out of the situation. Okay, now what can I do to train myself for the next time? What can I do now in order to move forward? What can I change in myself? How can I change my thinking? How can I change the way that I train my brain and my mind? Because over time we learn things, and the situations that we've been through ultimately evolve our thinking. So what now can you do to evolve your thinking to even higher levels of consciousness? Think, what would you do next time? So when you ever confront that situation again, what can you do to either prevent it from going any further or getting through it better than you did the last time? I feel like that's very fitting for that. So we've come to an end. Blessings, peace, light, and love to y'all. I love y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace. I'll see you in my next one.